Again, live from the Gallatin Valley Mall, NTrak, N-scale railroading, not only able to take you back in time, way back in time, Paul. We're talking Medusa, Atlantis, the whole thing. Paul Newby joining us this morning, the president of Montana NTrak. Paul, why do you do this? This is a lot of work. It's early in the morning. Why do you play with trains?
Childhood dreams.
Yeah.
I grew up in Belgrade around steam in the 40s and 50s, and there was a time when my parents were afraid I was going to become a railroad engineer instead of a pilot, but the pilot won out. So it's been a hobby since I was about 9 years old.
Putting these together, what do you get out of this?
The challenge of doing something different and all the factoids that you learn along the way. I'm just full of stuff about history of steam and all that kind of thing. It's, you know, it's just fun to get to know those things.
You're not kidding, he's full of factoids. By the way, we were talking earlier in the show about the speed of the trains, 46 miles an hour. You did the time for me on the one locomotive going around here. Paul, this must be a joy for you when the young people come up and take a look at this, because a lot of them don't ever get to see anything like this. You remember riding some of these trains. They don't.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I used to ride the train from the time I was 9 until I was 12 or so. In the summer, almost every Saturday from Belgrade, the conductor would stop the train just north of the Mandeville farm, let me off, and I'd walk to the farm, spend the weekend at my uncle's farm.
Still riding? I mean, it still feel like you're riding it?
Well, it brings back memories, you
right.
know. It's great. And you know, guys love power, or at least a lot of guys love power. The thing that always just ran chills up and down my spine was when the low line was still active and NP would come along with a Challenger. That's about a 1 million pound engine when it's fully loaded, pulling a 100-car train, and occasionally they would stop just short of North 7th. The tracks ran under North 7th where the interstate does now. And us kids would drop whatever we were doing and run across the Nelson farm and sit there and watch. It just ran chills up and down your spine when that engine started up and shook the ground.
That's phenomenal. Again, Paul Newby, president of the Montana NTrak. They're set up at the Gallatin Valley Mall today. Come on down, check it out. Paul will answer your questions, and bring the kids down. This is a great opportunity.
You bet.
Paul, thanks for joining us. We're going to take a quick break here on Montana This Morning. We come back, all your regional headlines. Again, Chet Lehman live from the Gallatin Valley Mall with the folks from the Montana NTrak Club.